Hey, what's up, gang? It is Adam Smith. It is Proxy Time Live. This week, working on Tiamat. One of the most expensive cards in the set, I think. This will probably be my last Dungeons and Dragons proxy that I'll be doing for a little bit here. I got all the main guys, the big guys out of the way, the things that people are going to use, like the Treasure Vault that I did a couple weeks ago, and then Old Gnawbone last week. This is just going to fit in. I love dragons. This is going to fit in pretty much every dragon deck. I don't know if this one would be my commander, but I think it goes in all your dragon decks, your 5-color dragon decks. And then next week, I'm probably going to jump on working back on the... I got to finish the duels up. I got, I think, 2 duels left, 2 or 3, and then same with the fetches. I got to finish that cycle, so we get all 10 of those out. So that'll be next week. At the end of this, we do have a drawing for the podcast stuff for people that did send in for Stump the Smith Savant. So I have all the entries here. So I'm going to draw a name of the person that we'll be starting with this week, starting tomorrow. We'll do that right at the end here. So let's get started. Let's work on a Tiamat. Okay, so here's a couple things. I got 2 different arts I'm going to work with. I got the original. Oh, that's not the original. Move there. We're gonna have the original first. Move over there, and then I'm gonna use this because this is a character in Dungeons and Dragons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know Dungeons and Dragons stuff. But this is in there, so I was able to find some cool art. This was one that I really liked, and I think it'd be really cool to use with the card here because we'll probably have some of that cliff going through the text box there, and you have the wizard on the cliff there. But we're gonna start with this one. I did pull the original, the full art, the borderless one, and I actually don't think I like how that one looks. I do like borderless better, but I like the art in this one better. So I had the opportunity to do the other one, and I didn't like how it looks. So we're gonna use the pack, not the extended art one, the pack one. For the art. Okay, so now we are just filling in or copying everything here, and it's not picking up as much as I say. I don't want those to be all sitting there like that. All right, text looks fine. Yeah, so this one I dig it. I like it. We kind of talked about it on the cast. Is it overrated? I don't think it's overrated. I think it's a good card, but I would much rather use the other dragons. Bang bang bang, AJ. Thanks for the bang bang bang, AJ. I like that contribution. Or hello Boobies also works. That can give me a hello Boobies, jump on. But yeah, so I think I like all the other ones as and I did have a dragon 5-color dragon deck at one point. I don't anymore. That was Scion the Dragon, the original guy. So this it's kind of nice because when it enters battlefield, if you cast it, so you can't cheat it. That's the difference with this. But you can search your library up for 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat, so that works perfect for commander. So it's gonna be in every dragon deck, and that's why I figured I might as well get it. And I'll give myself an good for you. I did open one in a pack.
Oh, good for you.
So I do own it and I can make it. So that's the other reason why we're doing this. So let's get this going. I think I'm messing a little too much with that there. I think that's going to be fine. Let's check it out and see. Copy it. Get her over. Ooh, that's huge. Never said that. And I think how I want this one, just from looking at it, I'd like the dragons to be coming through on this image. But I gotta turn my music down a little bit. Sometimes it gets a little hard to think when it's that loud. My other thought was having the ground. It's a little more blurry than I would like it. Okay, that's better. Okay. I wasn't all the way zoomed. So there we go. So my one thought was to have the ground here kind of come over the text box. But we'd lose a lot of the what this card is actually doing here. I might still do that. I might do a fade to that. But then my next option is, how do we work these dragons in? We want each one at least to be in there. Is there anything that we can work with that? I don't like how faded that looks. I guess it looks fine once you zoom out. Okay, it's going to be fine. All right, so our frame of this, that's fine there. We want this guy there. I almost want it shifted a little bit over, because when you do the proxy of the card, we're going to get right about here. You can kind of see there's about a space about this big once you actually print out the card. It's bigger than that. It's about this big on your top part here. So this one's going to be a little different because we have the legendary frame in this. So it's actually going to be probably out. So that'll actually be perfect. We'll have both dragons in there. I guess the part that's going to be interesting is what is coming to the foreground and what is... Let's just get it cropped first, and then we can kind of start working it out. Because I can't really do the dragons because they're like not in the... They're not taking over. What the hell is going on? All right, there you go. Jeez, everything a little delayed here. If you can't fit all 5 heads inside, then you can't... that was a good one, AJ. It's got jokes. If you got 5 heads, that's... I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. All right. So if I mess with the dragons here, it's really just that dragon wing, that dragon wing. I think they're in the frame enough that I don't really need to do anything. It's more of this bottom stuff. What am I going to mess with in the bottom? Could have arm come through here. This just takes up way too much of the damn image here. So I don't think, because I could have him come all the way through. This one's a little more difficult. I mean, I can get just the dragons, but it would be just this. It'd be this little spiky thing there. Maybe we bring his wing there. Maybe that's all I get the dragons to come through. And we keep it pretty faded there so that you can see underneath. And let's just do a focus on the dragons. And I wouldn't want to do anything with this arm, because if I do the arm coming through there, it would end in this landscape stuff here. So okay, let's start working on the dragons a little bit. Stamp. Let's start at the top and work our way down. I need to see through a little bit more. Yeah, we'll get that wing in. And I think I took too much there, yeah. So we want to go like that. There we go. I think I'm more excited for the other image, because that one is going to be pretty sweet. Being able to... And I like having the alt art, and just that I can play with as much as I want. Because then I can just mess with all the stuff that I don't normally do, like covering the text box. As long as I have one of them that's in good shape where you can read the text box, then we're good. This one's not going to have a lot of editing to it. I think we're good there. And then this guy's horn coming through there. And I don't know any of the Dungeons and Dragons lore or anything like that, but I do find it pretty cool that even in the other arts and stuff, you pretty much have all 5 colors represented. I would think well, obviously red, black, green, white, and blue is kind of how I see it. So it kind of fits perfectly with Magic. I don't know if that's purposely done that way, but even when we go to the next one, that one has all 5 colors in a way. All right, so we're gonna have him come through here. And there's going to be an interesting thing I'm working on with these videos. I think what I'm going to start doing is doing a short, kind of how Lowry does his curated, where it's a minute long. I figured out with editing this week, editing my son's stuff, that I know how to do the fast forward of it. And it looks actually pretty sweet, this in fast forward, to see all the editing when it's a big major one. So I had it recorded. It's Treasure Vault, and seeing that in fast forward is pretty sweet. So I think I'm going to start doing that. I just have to get the right format, because when you do a short, it has to be like it's on your phone. So I have to change the image ratio. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. So that's what it's going to look like. All right. Actually looks pretty sweet. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do with this image here. I want to get rid of the Dungeons and Dragons thing right there. So let's zoom in a little bit. We're going to stamp our text box there. And let's just get rid of that guy. There we go. And what did I do up here? And every mouth. In each one. You're adding a lot more time to everything here, AJ. I can try it in every single. I just want to get this back on there. What happened there? This went goofy on me. What did it do? Oh no, it was fine. Not like with this. What happened here? I'm going backwards to see what we did here. Okay, I may actually leave that in. It did something funky there. And if I edit, I'd have to go way back with it. So, okay. Okay, I can angle that one there. That one there. That one's just kind of to the side. And then... Yeah! I like your idea. All right, we're going to try it, AJ. 5 of them. Just really small. I like that. Not too distracting. I've only done that, I think, for Teferi's... Not Teferi's Protection. It was Teferi Master of... No, it wasn't. It was the counter spell from Modern Horizon. What's its name? Force of Negation. I did like 3 of them on the little armor that she had there. Other than that, I've only had the one going. Weird. I didn't catch it right. Let's go back. Get out of there. Missed the S there. Actually, kind of cool to be able to see through. All right, we're right there. Interesting. All right, so we'll start with the easiest one right in the front. And then I'm going to copy it 5 times. So I'll just make it easy on myself. Let's see here. So about there. Okay, so we're doing that. And then we're going to duplicate, enter, duplicate, enter, duplicate, enter. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. All right, got our 5. Let's move them around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's start with our first one. And we will fade that one out. I want to make sure everything here. So my levels will be at about there. We want that one to go way down. 48? Yeah, okay. That's good there. We're going to shrink this one down quite a bit. So this one's on this. It's going to get a little like green hue to it. And I think I want to angle that one. So what we got to do. What do I want to do here? I want to move this guy. There we go. This is the hard part. I can't see it very well when we're that zoomed. All right, so the CS is there. Let's get it that way. And I might stretch it. So we're going to hit skew. There. Distort it just a bit. It looks messy now. Okay, that works. So now we fade that one out quite a bit. I like that. We're going to have it right there. All right. And then the next one, let's put right back there. AJ, you just added a ton of work for me here. I could have been done with this dang thing. And now that's all right. Let's skew this guy too. Let's skew there. And there. And fade that one way down. Do it for the boobies. Hello, boobies. You know what's funny is I was looking at the stats of, I occasionally will jump on and kind of check and see the demo of everybody, like ages and all that. I just kind of stumbled upon it the other day. I was like, oh, I wonder what all our stats look like and who's listening and all that for YouTube. This is just for YouTube. And it says our male audience is like 99.9, or was it 99.8%? So it was like 0.2% of our audience is female. Like, yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's turn you like that. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like we say any weird stuff. I mean, we just say hello boobies about 20 times an episode. Okay. Oh, I want it down just a little bit and back. There we go. All right, fade you down. Yeah, it was really interesting. I didn't know that I could actually do that. I just was like, oh, I'm just going to kind of mess around with all these tools. Oh, I don't like how it looks really... I don't know if I like this, AJ. I like the suggestion, but right now it just looks like I have a bunch of little... like, I almost got to fade these a lot more. A bunch of... Yeah, and Gwen. Yeah. Let's see. I got to turn that, and I'm going to have to skew this one way back. There we go. Okay. Is that how I want it? Get my skew on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Kind of has that angle to it. And I'm going to stamp through this. Let's move this back a little bit. We'll have it like that. And get back to our stamp. There we go. Okay, that works there. That works there. I may adjust these a little bit with the stamp tool there. Make it actually look like... Oh, I got to go to each layer. Shoot. Okay, there. Stamp. There we go. Making these each fit a little bit better. Close up, you can't even tell what that is. You zoom out, you can at least kind of see it. Roof of the mouth comes over the top of that one. We're going to get that guy there a little bit. Okay, now let's see. And I might fade everything more. That down to there. Since we have so many. And well, that one was really high for that. Get over here. Want that. What the heck is it grabbing? Is that one of my... Oh, I think that's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Control Z. Which one it is? I just want this guy right. You're not letting me grab it. Son of a bee. Which layer is that? Layer 2? Which one is it? That's that one. Oh, it is that one. Oh, because I did that already. Okay, so I can't mess. I want to change the color. So Control Z. We're on the right thing. We're going to bring this down. There we go. Okay. All right, there's our guy. That looks good. Everything a little bit better. It's not so out there in your face with it, but I like the all right, so let's move on to the second guy. What do we get? 20 minutes for that one. AJ, that was a 10-minute video for that guy, and now it's 20. I'm just kidding. I don't care. That's perfectly fine. This one is one I'm really excited to work with because what we're gonna do here. So we'll have this just come rip right through here, and then really have take over there. Dragon wise, I don't know which ones I want to mess with there. Might shrink this down just a tad. And I really want that wizard to come out in that picture there. So we're going to frame this too. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so let's get that crop going. All right. I just don't know if I want to mess with much of the dragons coming through. We'll see. Okay, so that's there. So obviously that dude, Mr. Wizard, and I will fade into the text box, but not take away that completely. Then as for the dragons, we could have boom, 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 boom. Keep it so that the red one seems like it's in the foreground. Kind of weave the green one behind. So the red dragon gives you that perspective of it being one of the front dudes. And then, oh, I almost forgot about this guy down here. I don't think I want to mess with him much, though, because that's just... Well, let's get the wizard first. So we know that's what we're going to work with. I don't know if I can cheat this one. Let's check it out. So far, so good. All right. That actually works pretty good. I don't think I go up through there. I think I cut down here, but that worked out kind of good, I guess. Now I'm looking where the lines went. It wasn't perfect, but that's okay. All right, so let's fade this down so I can see a little bit more. Get that stamp going. Shoot. Yeah, let's get this right here. We need this bump here. So I almost don't want to have this highlight on there. We're taking it off. Deselect. And let's get back to stamping. Now let's just make an outline. It's going to take a little bit on this. Yeah, because there's our cliff there. We have a little bit dropping down here like that. More right there. I'm going to come down like that. I'm going to take my finger off of here so I can at least back up if I need to. Yeah, seeing all this, well, I can't wait to get that all finished. But when this is in fast forward and you cut it down to doing these 20-minute videos into like into a minute, it looks pretty sweet as it's happening. So this part was just, I was working on the treasure vault and just drawing and outlining. It looked pretty sweet. I liked it a lot. Let's see here. So I think we will come down like this and then drop into there. But remember, I want you to be able to see this. So we're going to do a different fade tool there. So our line will be basically cut in across here like that. We're going to fade into this. So this all blend together. But right now, I just want to get rid of... Oh, I got to outline the top part too. All right, so we got the wizard close. Kind of going into the wind there. Should really zoom in on this part. Yeah, okay. So the wizard close. I could actually do this a little bit later. Get mainly the highlighting done here. Down like this. You got the other dragon there. Probably have him come to the foreground too. So I'll have him in the foreground, red dude coming through, white dude coming through, and keep the other one. I just don't think I don't think it's gonna it's gonna cover way too much. We'll see. It won't make sense though what I'm talking about, because then actually he should be in the foreground, because it does look like he's actually in front, but we'll see how this all looks. So now let's fill this all in quick. Let's start up top, because then I can use the small tool and then largen this. Largen? Is that even a word? No. Get the this circle a lot bigger, and it'll get easier as you go down. Easier as you go down. There we go. I think I'll just get past this little bottleneck there, and then I'll get it circle a lot bigger. All right, and remember at the end doing that drawing, AJ, because you're on, I hope you win. It doesn't even mean that you win. Actually, the drawing's just to try to stump Lowry, and at this rate, Lowry has been kind of nailing him lately, so this will be interesting. But it's be cool to see how long it takes, because and if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you just are watching this video and you're like, I'm here for the proxies, what the hell? On the podcast, we do the Stump the Smith Savant. I think most of you that are watching these videos know us from the podcast. But Lowry is trying to guess off the flavor text of card, or me reading what the card is. Well, now we're adding the prize and stuff that'll continue to get bigger and bigger until somebody stumps Lowry. It basically means you win. I had some good ones. It's going to be fun. People worked a lot. Not that people didn't work hard before, but it's like people are trying to stump Lowry. But adding that stipulation in of it's got to be in 5,000 decks or more, that gets a little tougher. Okay, so that ended up looking pretty good. I see some stuff I want this to up down a little bit more to feel like more of the okay, so let's see here. That's good. So what the hell? My screen just went black because my monitor freaking cord is ridiculous. Not my monitor, it's the USB cord that connects the monitor to my. There we go. Freaking A. This is ridiculous. Okay, so that looks pretty. It's doing it right now. It's like flicker. Oh, there it went. God dang it. There. Stupid thing. All right, so I'm going to do this. We're going to get this like that. So we're going to do that fade. So we're going to take it away like so. And then what we're going to do is kind of what we did last week. We'll fade more around the box here. There we go. So we can't see the line. So that's why I wasn't as concerned there. Let's see how that looks. That looks sweet. Okay. Now I mentioned the white dragon coming to the foreground. I actually, if I do that, I think I'll keep the dragons where they're at. Because let's just do it really quick just to see how it looks. Just test it out. Could just do the one. Actually looks pretty cool. That really brings the white one to the front. We can kind of keep everybody else to the back, because I wouldn't want to do this as well. I think that's just too much. Yeah, that doesn't look as cool. So I think the white dragon, let's do that. We're going to bring him up. Him, her, I'm not sure what these dragons are. And we want to not get the fade on there. There we go. All right. Then that also removes that I don't have to get rid of that stamp there. And I don't ever have to get rid of it. That's why in that last one I didn't, because I had already done a bunch of stuff that would have messed up that whole thing there. So I was fine just leaving the stamp in there because it was partially covered. This is a little more difficult. See, there's some... I gotta fade this a little more. Or I need to see through it. All right, where's that jawbone? Right there. Get rid of that. There we go. That tongue coming through. Some of those twofers. And we want his chin. Yeah, this is definitely coming off his chin. Down, up. See where it goes there. And then wraps around here. So actually, I'll keep the symbol in there too for this one. So the Tiamat one will be one of the few that I keep those symbols in for both of them. Oh, why am I even going all the way over? It's done over here. I'm like highlighting it, and there's nothing over there. All right. Okay, let's see here. Get this filled in. Just wasting time. I just like coloring. That's basically what that entails there. All right, so there, tooth, that tooth. Okay, I think that looks good. All we need is top part right here coming through. Point it out. That tooth going there. All right, all right, all right. Dig it. All right, that looks sweet. What are we at? We're at 30 minutes, so I'm 10 minutes in. That's not too bad. I don't want to do anything with the green dragon. We'll keep him there. We got the, let's get us up to 70. Yeah, having the white one come through is perfect for that. And then what we're going to do, so the black dragon we're keeping there, keeping the red one behind. We're going to bring the red one foreground that. And then I think that'll be it besides adding in the logo. This one, let's cheat it a little bit. Because there's enough of a difference between the background and our You would think so. The hell are you doing? All right, fine. Fucker. All right, let's just do it. Draw our own dang lines. All right, straight through. There we go. That side. Bring this in. All right, there we go. Good, good, good. Good. All right. So I got the one in there. I'm going to do all of them, I believe. That's 70. I think having all of these in, let's just look at it really quick. I do that, and that. I like all of them. I may just like the one, because then it almost seems like this is fit in between. Maybe two. Is there a good spot for that to fit through? I think if my only opportunity would be this one. Let me do a better test of this. See how this looks. So it's pretty much taking out. You can't even see what the card name is, but this is what it would look like. I think I might like it better just with the one. I think that looks better just having the one come through because it gives a little bit. This text box is in between there. I think we keep it there. All right, so let's get the card logo in. Where is this one going, AJ? Are we putting it in 5 mouths again? Don't give me a suggestion. I don't want to. Don't add more work. Just kidding. Let's see here. I don't even know where I want to put this. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Seth. Yeah, this one turned out pretty good. I don't know if you saw the other one. So this was the first one, and look at AJ's suggestions. All these everywhere. So I put 5 of them in each of their mouths. Okay, so with this one, I think what I want to do, I kind of want to do something with the cliff here. Actually, what I'm going to do is right there. Two of them like boobs. Hello, boobies. I think it's going to look kind of cool. Like the wizard is holding the symbol. I couldn't remember if I copied and pasted or copied it already. So we're just doing that. So we're going to bring this down and put it in there. We're going to obviously get this way smaller. Where's his hand? Okay, so right about there. And actually, his hand looks like he's telling them to stop, is what it looks like to me, but we're going to make it look like he's casting this orb. This CommanderSmith orb. And let's fade that out. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That looks pretty sweet. I like that. Sweet. All right. I did need to fix over here. I remember that from the first one. Let me get that. And then this will be done, guys. Then we can get to the drawing. That's the next. See who's going to be trying to stump Lowry. Now, remember, if you did enter and I don't pick your name or draw your name's still in it for each week until your name gets basically picked. So you guys gave me your suggestions. We got quite a few, actually, so this is going to be kind of fun. And I think all your suggestions have a chance to do it. So there wasn't a dull pick or what I was trying to say, a dull stump in there. I think they're all really good. All right. So that's it right there. We got the last of the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So Tiamat is done. There's that one. There's the original art. Here is the alt art. I think they look pretty sweet, and this is probably the one that I'm going to play with personally. This one looks awesome as well too. So okay, so really quick. Oh, you forgot to send it, Seth? That's all right. Get it in next week, and I'll just add your name to the hat. So just shoot me up this part right here. So we're doing the drawing now. You can either, if you're a patron or whatever, direct message me there. That's the easiest way, and I can keep track of them. Otherwise, if you're not and you're watching this, shoot me an email that just says Adam's Eyes Only, not for Lowry. So, all right. So here it goes. This is the first week. So this week's podcast will have this person's stump. So I'm not even looking. And we got Ryan W. Ryan, you are this week's stump. So everybody else, you're still in the drawings for each week we do this. We'll see how long it'll take. Every 4 weeks, we'll keep adding a card. So this time it's treasure vault, and we'll see what happens later. So, all right. Well, that should do it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. AJ, hello, Boobies, bang, bang, bang. Thank you for joining me. Sorry you didn't win that one, or you don't necessarily win. It's just your name's drawn, and if Lowry gets stumped, then you're the winner. So there's two parts to it all. So, but yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you aren't already. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next week. We'll see you. Bye. Saga.